Let's have a look at our color picker tool in the advanced controls. Here we are. This is the main screen. In the top section, you can see that there's the rectangular color palette where you can choose your color by positioning the selector over the desired color area, and the exact hue you have selected is displayed in the box directly above it, along with its hexadecimal value, so you know the exact hue that you are selecting, which you can use to color match this hue with other projects you may be working on. So let's select a hue to set our lighting to. This blue looks nice. Now all we do is press and hold. You can see that this hue is now added to my saved favorites color palette. If you already know the hexadecimal value for a color that you want to use, simply tap on the hex code box and a dialog window will appear where you can enter your desired value. This is a very handy feature for designers who already know the specific hue they need to work with, such as branded colors, or maybe if you have a go-to favorite color or color scheme that you prefer to use. And this also helps to ensure consistency is being maintained across projects. So the color gradient is pretty self-explanatory. You will just basically be eyeballing for a color you might like to use. Let's use this bright green this time. I press and save, and then just below my color selector window, I have my palette of saved favorite colors. More toward the bottom of the screen, you have 3 sliders, which are very useful when you are trying to achieve an exact lighting situation for your environment. For instance, if I slide the lightness value to 100%, I will get pure white, no matter which hue we started with, as you can see. So here across the board on the bottom of your palette, you have your white. Also, for reference, the hexadecimal value for white is always going to be 6 Fs, as F represents 100% light. Let's say I go to my lightness slider and go to, say, 94% to specifically adjust that. And now I'm using my hue slider to control the incremental values on the x-axis. Obviously, because the lightness is set so high, the hues being displayed are more pastel. Let's slide the lightness slider up higher, and you can see that the pastel is even lighter. Let's do about 98% of lightness, where we're almost approaching white. So this is a nice subtle way of adding just a slight tint to the lighting in your environment. Let's say we want to jump up to 99%. Just tap on the current value and you will get a dialog window that allows you to manually enter the lightness value. This really allows you to understand the precision of this control panel. Now let's adjust the color again with the hue slider while the lightness stays at 99%. And you can see that the slight tint of color is barely visible. And of course, we can move back down the lightness slider to more fully saturate the hue if you are wanting to achieve a more dramatic lighting effect. And of course, adjust the lightness slider to find the perfect hue for you. Another cool feature for precise selections is the ability to just tap on the plus and minus buttons to increase or decrease your values by single digits. Or of course, you can tap on the value to set the specific hue value you would like. Let's not forget our saved favorites palette, where we can not only access the saved colors, but also modify them as needed. And if you no longer want or need a particular hue, you can press and hold on it, and then you will get the prompt to delete it. So that is how the color picker in the advanced controls works.